What's up, guys? It's your cut day 26. Today we have coffee in the Merry Christmas mug. I'm probably going to also make myself liquid IV for some electrolytes, but today is back day. So we're either going to do heavy lat pull downs or pull ups, but regardless, it'll be with a wide grip. Then we're going to move on to T-bar rows for the upper back and traps. We're going to move on to lat biased hammer strength rows where we're not really trying to row super far back, but we're only really stopping where the lats still have significant leverage. So that's going to be good. And then before we do all that, though, I actually think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with curls, like I've been doing. But today, this is going to be at a different gym than I've been doing my last couple back days at. This is going to be at LA Fitness, so not the boxing gym. LA Fitness is a lot better in terms of back training equipment because the lat pull down, I can wedge myself into it. You can't really do that at the boxing gym. There's a T-bar row at the LA Fitness. There's a lot of other nice machines there that obviously aren't at a boxing gym, but that's fine. It's still a good gym. But yeah, we're going to start off with probably single arm preacher curls with a 45-pound dumbbell and try to go for maybe 6 really clean reps. I'm thinking I got 6 really clean reps in me, just all totally full range of motion. I will see you guys in the car. Oh, and don't forget about wrist curls. We're going to do that too. All right, so we're going to start off with heavy lat pull downs. That's it, man. We got Gangnam Style, slowed, and reverb in our ear. So we're going to warm up. I don't know what weight we're going to do. I just kind of go by feel, but weight's moving really well. I haven't done lat pull downs in forever, so this is gonna be good. Shoulder feels a little funky, but hopefully this will feel good. So that actually moved way better than I thought it would. Last time I tried 225, it totally backfired on me. I got like 3 really awful reps, but today I think I got like 4 or 5 subpar reps. So all right, shoulder felt super funky there. It's always the left one, but
we are still going to, I guess, just move on to the next set. I'm gonna go over to T-bar rows. Four plates, let's go. Oh, all right, so pretty good so far. I mean, that I'm just hitting PRs every workout because I ate nicely, to say the least, for a while. But I'm really enjoying this. This makes me like excited for the bulk. It's like a little sneak peek, you know, because right now, again, still cutting, still trying to lose a lot of weight, but as I've said in many of my other videos, I put on quite a bit just over the holidays, and I'm just really enjoying that right now. So, I mean, chest day, PR, everything. Back day so far, PR, everything. I think it was 6 reps on 4 plates with the best form I've ever had. So, it's just nice, you know. The bulk is gonna be awesome. I'm excited for it. So.
What's your first name?
What was my first lift? I hit lat pull downs.
What's your first name?
Oh, first name? Oh, Max. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
That felt good. That just felt good. It's funny to me that I'm such a big fan of carbing up before your workouts, but I really haven't been eating at all before my workouts. So, and yet these are the best ones I've ever had. It goes to show you that a caloric surplus, unintentional, but a caloric surplus will really yield you great strength gains after you've been cutting for a while. It's worth it, man. Sneak peek of the bulk. That's what you guys are getting right now. But honestly though, I'm more excited to get shredded. I think being shredded is gonna do a lot more for me at the moment. We're going to do single arm dumbbell preacher curls. Hopefully it'll be nice and effective. I don't know if I'll PR or not. I honestly don't see why I would, seeing as I've done my entire back workout and now I'm doing biceps. And I actually came in today with the intention of doing biceps first, but I totally threw that out the window. So I'm gonna do this, see if we can get, hopefully, I'm really hoping for 6 hyper controlled reps. That's what I came in hoping. I'm not gonna stop myself if I can get that. Do I think it's possible? Probably not. I'm still gonna try.
Try to do this though. I think this will be. Yeah, but kind of keeps your elbow.
That was very controlled.
I don't know if that's better or worse for the tricep.
Might have one more in me, but I misgrooved at the end.
It's good. It's a good motion regardless. It's functional.
I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about when I say this, but you can misgroove just by moving slightly, and then it screws up your intensity for the set, because then you get your mind on having to reposition instead of doing a rep. So, like there, I kind of like let my arm go down a little too far, shoulder dropped, and I just felt that. It just got my mind off of the intensity. You know, really, anything that increases your perception of effort limits your motor unit recruitment. So it's probably not worth it, right? That goes for anything, good or bad, you know. So that's why we do single arm dumbbell preacher curls. You think I do this just because I like it? No. I do it because it makes sense. Less perception of effort, more motor unit recruitment, better long-term gains. Simple as that. That's what most of my training is based on. Now, I could take it to the extreme and do single limb everything, ultra, super high stability everything, but it's pretty much super impractical to do that. Just like most perfect ideas are very impractical. Like I think somebody did like a most optimal split like schedule, and it was like 15 days or something. It just doesn't make any sense. Not practical at all, you know. I'd rather see you just do a basic split, stick to it, progressively overload. You know, I don't know. I'm procrastinating.
Regular days, your body's kind of adjusted to a heavy weight, so you can do better of a normal weight. For
Oh. Alright, so while I'm here, I'm just gonna sit and talk to you guys until the bench is open. We're gonna do wrist curls. We're gonna go for 80 for 5. The 80-pound dumbbell handle is much thicker than it is at the other gym here. So hopefully that goes well. That's why I'm saying 5 reps, because even though my PR is like 6 or 7 or something like that, thicker handle is probably going to make it much harder. So that and dumbbells, I'm pretty sure, are hacks. So maybe they're not, I don't know. Either way, we're going to do our best here, try to get an insane pump, try to reach task failure. And yeah, you guys might notice I'm growing out what little facial hair I have right now. One day you're gonna go from laughing at me to being amazed, because I'm just gonna have a massive Kratos beard, but with the hair still. It's just the journey, you know? Growing a beard is just like bodybuilding. I mean, it's really not at all, but just for the sake of comparison, it's just like bodybuilding, man. You know? Progressive follicle load. So, I don't know. Alright. Looks like a bench is free. Let's go and stop talking nonsense. I legitimately just did the cleanest set with 80 pounds I've ever done. Crazy, crazy control. And forgot to press record. So, it's whatever. But I'm sure the forearms make it evident that I did that. I'm sure you guys know I'm not lying to you. We'll do it again though. We'll try it again. Not as clean, but I still did it. I think you realize that I wasn't right about the first set. If this is control, I don't know what is. All right, so the lift went excellent today. I really thoroughly enjoyed it. PR'd on pretty much everything except for curls, which was expected because I didn't put them first. Okay. Blast the music in my ear. I'm about done with that. Yeah, I mean, it just went really well. Pump was good. Back pump is probably faded now, but it might still be there a little bit. So we're still gonna pose. But yeah, especially forearms, man, went super well. I wonder what I could do if I put forearms first in the workout. Got like, 90 or something like that for 5 reps. I probably could do that. But I mean, back in the day, I used to do like 65, like not even probably a year ago. Like those were the Planet Fitness days. You guys didn't get to witness those. But I would do like 65 and just, do semi-high quality reps. I would do blood flow restriction, so I would put a belt around my upper arm. I don't recommend that, by the way. I'm just saying that's what I did. And it was really good. I mean, the pump looked crazy, but I don't think that blood flow restriction training is any more effective than just traditional training. So with that said, whole lot of yapping. Let's just get to the pump check. That's what you guys are here for. I'm gonna get some music on that I like, because I just flow better with music. Waist control is super important in bodybuilding. Now, it's so important because not everybody has it, right? If everybody had it, then it would be like, oh, you'll get it eventually. But it's the thing you need to honestly try to attain. It involves knowing how to breathe, knowing how to control your abs the right way. And there's a lot of other things that go into it, but those are just to name a couple. And if you want to be aesthetically pleasing, you can't just like bubble gut. You can't just like, breathe in and expect people to think that's cool. So, learn how to vacuum. It's really easy. Just learn how to, how I do it is I breathe all my air out. This is how I think most people do it, if not everybody. And then you literally are just from there able to suck in your stomach. And I'll tell you this right now, you can't do it after you eat a good amount of food or drink a lot of liquids. You basically should be as empty as possible if you want to have a really nice looking vacuum. But I practice it usually all the time. I know that sounds weird, but like I just do it kind of throughout the day. I just play around with it. But I just kind of innately knew how to do it because when I was a little kid, I would always do it to freak people out, and I thought it looked funny. So I knew how to open up my rib cage and everything back then. And whenever I heard that it was like a cool thing in bodybuilding and saw how people did it, I was like, hey, I could do that too. I'm sure a lot of you people had the same exact experience because, yeah. Anyway, that's good. But honestly, I'm surprised the lats still looked as good as they did, even with a faded pump. It's impressive, to me at least. Bicep peaks are looking decent. Physique is coming along. I just can't wait to be able to show you guys some abdominals here soon. You could see a little bit coming in, but I talked about this yesterday in my protein shake talk video. But your abs are, at least for me, my abs don't come in until I'm really, really lean. I store fat there and in my hamstrings and stuff and in my low back. That's where most of my fat is stored. Now, if you just look at my arms and forearms or like my chest or my shoulders or whatever, you might think that I'm a little bit leaner than my abs would suggest. But then you look at my abs and you're like, oh, bro, where'd the cut go? Looks like you're bulking. Most people think I'm always bulking because my abs aren't super visible all the time. But I talked about this yesterday, totally. But I'm just going to bring up some of it again. People store fat differently, man. And not everybody's going to be the same. There's benefits and downsides to having fat in all kind of different places, and you shouldn't feel bad about it or wish that it was different, I really don't care about having abs, year round. I know that when I'm really lean, it'll happen, but when I'm bulking and all that, and in the process of cutting, it's not going to be as apparent. That's fine. Totally cool with me. But other people get so fixated, like, oh, bro, I wish I was like this or this guy. It's like, nah, bro. Just be the best version of yourself. Just appreciate what you got. So, I don't know. But, all right. We'll hit a 3/4 Arnold and head out. Wait, is this how you do it? I think this is how you do it. All right. I'll see you guys either in the car or at home. I don't really know. We'll see how it goes. So we have a burger and a half here, some peas, and some Ore-Ida gold fries. These are all pretty good. I'm actually really looking forward to this. This will be my first meal of the day. And it's a little over 800 calories for all this, which is nice. And so it's exciting. But, wow, that's good. You guys probably don't want to watch me eat, but yeah, you're gonna get to see that anyway. So, as I mentioned earlier, gym session was amazing. Kind of amazing what calories can do when you eat a lot of them. But let's not get too excited. Still cutting. And trying to really limit our intake. Now, goodness, I'm messy today. Real messy. When you're on a cut, a really good thing to do is to try to get protein in large amounts throughout the day. Now, I've seen different conflicting studies and whatnot talking about how it really doesn't matter when you get your protein, how it really does matter, how you can only digest a certain amount at once. I would just say, I'll tell you what has worked for me and a little bit of what I know. So I've done both ways. I have done, the 6 meals a day, or I guess 6 protein intakes a day, spread out 2 hours each. I have also done 1 really huge protein meal a day and then like a protein snack later. Both have worked extremely well. But I think when you're on a cut, it's probably extra important because you're not really slowing down the digestion of protein with a lot of other things. Like if you have, for example, protein oatmeal, it's a lot to digest, your body's going to take its time with that. So it's not just going to go through your system really quick and everything. But if you are just having pretty much purely protein and shakes or whatever, it's probably best not to drink like an 80-gram protein shake. You'd probably be better off doing 40 and then 40 again like an hour later or something. So all that to say, I am being a little more mindful about spreading out my protein if possible. Not really my number one priority, but I do think it's important to get large amounts relatively spread out if you're not, having other things. Now, here's the thing. With this type of meal, I think it has about 70, maybe 80 grams of protein. And so you might be wondering, why am I not spreading this out? Well, it's because it's a whole meal. It's going to take a while to digest, so I highly doubt any of it would get wasted, so to speak. Now, I'm not super educated in that matter, so I don't want to speak on it like I know everything about it, but I do think, like I said, it's more important on a cut to get more protein than it is on a bulk. But you should definitely, no debate, be getting 1 gram per pound of lean mass. I can confidently say this is an excellent dinner. Thank you, Dad.
You're welcome.
I will see you guys in the room for the outro. All right, boys, we got some ambience in the background because we got an air purifier in here, but outro talk's still going to go smoothly. I don't even care what noise is going on. There could be a train going by right now, and you'd still hear me because I'm just that cool. No. But honestly, though, I said it before, like twice in this video. I'll say it again. The workout today was incredible. You guys saw it all. Something I noticed is that in these videos, I look so much less aesthetically pleasing whenever I'm just, walking around my house or whenever I'm, just chilling and talking to you guys at home. But when I go in the gym, the pump makes me look crazy, in my opinion. I think I look pretty good with a pump. So, here's the thing though. A lot of you judge your own physiques by your home physique, okay? And I've heard some people debate back and forth on whether or not you should even judge based on your pumped physique or not. But I do think that your pumped physique is actually more indicative of what you would be presenting to other people, because the context that it matters to show your biggest physique is in a bodybuilding show where you get to pump up backstage. So I do think that that is in part how you should judge your physique. Now, does that mean that you should take the absolute most perfect picture of yourself and show everybody, and then they look at you and they're like, what? That's not you. Not necessarily, right? And then the part isn't sharing the picture. That's bad. The part is saying that that's what you look like all the time is bad, but nobody really does that. Now, here's the thing. When I'm just chilling, I don't look amazing. But when I'm in the gym, I do. A lot of people in my videos have judged me on just looking like I don't work out or something like that at home. And the thing is, man, it doesn't get to me at all, because I know that a real natural physique in normal lighting, with no extra posing, just standing straight on like this, it's not going to look that good. It's going to look not impressive. Especially if you're at, like, you know, 15% body fat, it's not going to look very crazy overall. But what does look crazy is a real natural who puts the work in and is in the gym pumped. Okay? Whenever you introduce lighting, angles, and posing into the mix, then that's when you can look not natty. I've had a lot of people say that I'm taking gear just based off of a good angle. I've had a lot of people say that I look like I've never touched a dumbbell in my life based off a bad angle. Somebody might see you in your worst state and judge you off that. That's their ignorance. Somebody might see you in their best state and judge you off that. Still ignorance. So, I don't know. My point in saying that was just that I've dealt with it to a tremendous degree already. And I'm really not fazed by what other people say about my physique. I really could care less, because I know that I'm orienting myself to make the highest gains possible long term, and I'm going to maximize my physique and my results for my body. So I'm not really concerned with what, you know, other people look like in that regard. I don't really like comparing myself, because it just doesn't get you anywhere. I've done it before. Trust me, I've taken that road. And, you know, I would listen to people like me and be like, that's not true. You know, you got to compare yourself if you want to be better. But now I'm at the point where I'm like, wow, comparing yourself really can't do anything for you. It really doesn't do anything for you, but just make you feel worse. It's just kind of like a crappy substitute for putting in the work to make yourself look better, you know, or be stronger, whatever your goal is. Don't compare yourself to anybody. It's really not worth it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget, 15% off PR Lifestyle order, code Maxwell15. 10% off Get Raw Nutrition order, code MSharkey996. Feel free to check those out. And yeah,